On this channel, I've been covering Depp vs. Heard, pop culture, and I've been trying to figure out what media, what publication, and what channels are on Johnny's side and which ones are on Amber's side. Now, sometimes it's very clear cut, but sometimes there's a gray area. Sometimes a publication will point out good things about Amber and good things about Johnny and ride the fence, and then vice versa, bad things about Amber, bad things about Johnny. Well, there aren't too many about Johnny, but they'll point out some things people are saying about Johnny. But anyway, I got to the Daily Mail here, and they really praise Amber Heard in this article. So it seems like they might be trying to go with her because theoretically they might think everything's fine, she'll be in Aquaman 2, and let's take her side. So this shows me definitively that the Daily Mail is not my friend. They say, Amber Heard goes makeup-free and sports wet hair as she is seen in bed after sharing martial arts training video to prepare for Aquaman 2. Now, don't get me wrong, she looks okay for her age sometimes, but I don't know, that picture just looks a little old to me. She does have $50,000 in plastic surgery, so maybe that's it, but I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem like it was taken this week. Amber Heard, that follows, get up close and personal Friday morning when she posted a snapshot of her bare face to Instagram. In the fresh-faced image, the Justice League actress rests her head on a white pillow with wet hair and a dreamy look in her eyes. The green-eyed beauty, they had to say green-eyed beauty? Well, if that's their opinion, they're free to that, but I don't know. I feel a little different, and I feel like it's kind of not worth mentioning. Wears a loose black t-shirt with a cutout detail on one shoulder exposing a bit of collarbone. Right. And they show a little video of her training. It's really pretty cringy. We won't watch it. And it says here, the 35-year-old star shared a 31-second clip early this week of her finishing a martial arts sparring session. And I did hear other rumors or other reports that Amber was having a tough time with her lines. She was getting exhausted. She just wasn't doing so good. So we see her, kind of jumping around a little bit. She hits this guy in the elbow by accident, and she's happy about it. It's, like I said, pretty cringy. So I'm hearing conflicting reports on if she's doing a good job or not. But the one thing we know is over the last 2 weeks, she's been posting like crazy about her wine drinking. That's a hint. She's drinking, having hangovers, stuff like that, and not performing so well. Amber's athletic abilities have been on display as the film star documents her preparation for her role as Mera in the upcoming sequel to 2018's Aquaman. She will join castmates Jason Momoa and James Wan for the next installment of the Warner Bros. DC Entertainment movie. And, is that a mistake? I mean, James Wan isn't exactly a castmate. I could be wrong. I thought castmates were only other actors, but I digress. And they throw this in here. Heard's ex-husband Johnny Depp, 58, has called for her to be axed from the superhero franchise, but to no avail. And I'm not sure we've actually got proof that Johnny himself called for that, but I guess they want people to think that. The ex's continuous relationship has been documented in the media since their 2017 split. I think it's 2016, by the way. Then they go on to say, even though Depp was dropped from the Fantastic Beasts franchise over allegations of domestic abuse towards the actress, Aquaman producer Peter Safran recently told Deadline they had never considered replacing her. Then they print the whole silly thing that Peter said, like, it's gotta be Amber in Aquaman 2, because, there's a real great actress out there named Emilia Clarke, and we don't want to get her. It's got to be Amber. It's got to be the person who's going to lose the movie money. So I'll never understand that. So I'm not thinking Peter here is too smart, and I think probably quite a few people will agree with that statement. And this is the worst part right here. They get into her surrogate daughter. In the meantime, the Texas-born leading lady is committed to her new role as mother. She welcomed her daughter via surrogate in April. On July 1st, she shared the news in a lengthy Instagram post. A part of me wants to uphold that my private life is none of anyone's business. I also get that the nature of my job compels me to make product placement advertisements. I might have read that wrong, but that's what it should say, because as you can see here, this picture is no more than a kiss up to Apple, which is one of the biggest companies in the world right now, I'm assuming. And look at that. She's got the Apple Watch on, visible, and the Apple logo is pretty much centered in the picture. And she looks like she's concentrating on the computer more than the baby. I mean, does it get more obvious as far as product placement and kissing a company's you know what? I don't think so. This has got to be one of the most pathetic product placement ads I've ever seen in my entire life. It would be a real pathetic shame if Apple took notice to this in any way, shape, or form. So, like I said, we're going over things here that mostly we knew already. The training photos for Aquaman 2 are pretty new. We don't really give a crap about that. It's not new info. But the point I'm making here is the Daily Mail is apparently really praising Amber and really spreading some very misleading information about her, making her seem like everything's cool, she's a good actress, she's an Aquaman 2, she's Mera, she's doing good things on the side, she's not drinking wine, going to wine breweries, she's taking care of her baby, she's training hard. It's almost an unbearable amount of bullshit, but gotta report it. So next time I see the Daily Mail, I'll remember this. I can't say I'll cut them off completely. What I do is I cover news sources, no matter who it is, because we want to see what they're thinking, what they're saying, what they're putting out there. But I'll be hard-pressed to say something good about the Daily Mail after this. Even if they say something I agree with, it won't matter, because this is pretty darn bad. So moving forward, this will be in my mind. You guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. Doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. If you don't subscribe and you've thought about subscribing, you still don't subscribe, well, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.